Brad with Midwest Bank, proudly serving our Nebraska communities for over 70 years. We're a community bank, making local decisions, supporting local organizations, and helping local businesses and farms succeed. We are dedicated to serving our clients and helping them meet their financial needs with sound, innovative banking solutions. From an array of checking and deposit accounts, cash management services, to small business, real estate, and ag lending. We're here for you, your community, your bank, Midwest Bank. Find out more at midwestbank.com. Member FDIC.
Action Plumbing, Heating, Air, and Electric brings exciting career opportunities for you or someone you know. They are now hiring plumbers, electricians, and HVAC techs and installers to continually build their professional team. They offer competitive pay and full benefits packages that include health, dental, vision, PTO, and 401k options. Action has created a positive team environment for over 50 years. Apply online at actionlincoln.com.
For over 15 years, Integrated Life Choices has empowered individuals with disabilities in Lincoln and throughout Nebraska. They provide comprehensive services from group homes and independent living services to job training, ensuring fulfilling lives for those that they serve. Now, they're inviting you to join their mission. If you're passionate about making a difference in the lives of people with developmental disabilities, explore rewarding career opportunities with them. Learn more about their services and apply today at www.ilc.net. Be a part of Integrated Life Choices, where your work truly changes lives.
Spring is on its way. Are you prepared to keep the grass greener on your side? Blades Lawn and Landscape has a position opened at a homeowner association to their client list, with residential and commercial openings also. Transform your yard into a private oasis with the professional services offered by Blades Lawn and Landscape, including landscape walls and beds and a 5-step fertilizer program applied by a licensed professional. Call them today at 402-730-6320 or go to bladeslcc.com to schedule a free estimate on commercial or residential lawn services.
Wall to Wall Wine and Spirits is now open in Lincoln. Shop our expansive collection of wine, beer, spirits, and cigars at 5040 North 27th Street. From top shelf liquor to crowd favorite beer, Wall to Wall Wine and Spirits has a beverage for every taste and every budget. Plus, join our loyalty program to earn rewards and save on future purchases. Shop Wall to Wall Wine and Spirits at 5040 North 27th Street in Lincoln. That's 5040 North 27th Street.
Attention all Nebraska basketball fans. The NCAA tournament is coming soon, and Nebraska looks to be on its way to their first appearance in 10 years. Better Tree Removal wants to celebrate the occasion and any possible success in the tournament by offering a deal. If you're in need of tree removal on your property, call or text Todd by March 20th. If Nebraska wins the first round game, you'll get 25% off the bid. If they win 2, you'll get 50% off. You must contact Todd at 402-780-1377 before March 20th.
Imagine a healthier, more active, physically fit version of yourself. If you've been putting off getting into shape, now is the time with the Farrell's Extreme Body Shaping 10-Week Challenge. Our program combines kickboxing, strength training, and nutrition coaching to help you achieve your fitness goals. And ticket listeners, you can get $150 off the enrollment fee. The next challenge begins on March 23rd. You can get all the info at fxblincoln.com. Don't wait any longer. Farrell's Extreme Body Shaping at 40th and Yankee Hill and 70th and Vine.
At Southeast Community College, community is our middle name. Our continuing education classes offer personal interest, traffic safety and licensing, online learning, and adult education classes across Southeast Nebraska or online in your own home. Learn pottery or floral design. Take a computer course. Learn Spanish, how to start writing a book, or Air Fryer 101. See the full schedule of continuing education classes online at southeast.edu/continuing. SCC, your path to possible.
You can get diesel anywhere, but what about atomic diesel? That comes from Stern. Atomic Diesel is your solution to all your cold weather problems. Prevent clogged fuel filters, increase your fuel economy, and save money with Atomic Diesel. Contact Roger at Stern today by calling 1-800-477-2744 to see how Atomic Diesel and the rest of their line of fuels and lubricants can keep your operation running at max capacity.
Houses? They're expensive. And once you buy one, you're kind of stuck with it for a while. You need to make sure you get your best house for the best price. You need Ben Bleicher and his team of pros at Professional Realty Group. They'll take the time to figure out what's important for you in your dream home, and they have the expertise to find the hidden issues that could surprise you after the sale. That's professional knowledge, proactive service. We call that potential. Ben Bleicher and the team at Professional Realty Group of Berkshire Hathaway's Home Service Ambassador. Find more online at prg-ne.com.
Sandhills Global is hiring. With their fast-paced, growing culture, they have hundreds of new openings in sales, marketing, traveling support, software development, web design, and more. Full-time roles offer a 4.5-day work week, along with flexible internships in most areas. Career and internship opportunities are available at our global headquarters in Lincoln, Nebraska. Find your fit today at www.sandhills.jobs. Are you in the market for a new garage door or need to repair your old one? It's wintertime, and that means snow, wind, and freezing temperatures, all things that can cause sticky locks and damage to your garage door. If you're experiencing any issues with your commercial or residential garage door during the winter months, call Cameron Hall and his team at Doors Plus. Don't be trapped outside in the cold because of a poorly maintained garage door. Call Doors Plus today at 402-590-5800 or visit them online at doorsplusllc.com. Doors Plus, garage doors and more.
Welcome to The Drive with AD Raff and Ahman Green. Former Husker football national champion, speaker, and author, Aaron Davis.
Nebraska will win the national championship. The Cornhuskers beat Miami. It is history, 13-0, and bring that trophy back to Lincoln.
Former Arena Football League quarterback, former head coach of the Capital City Crush, and guru of Husker football history, Chris Raff.
25 straight wins for the Cornhuskers. One of the most dominating stretches in college football history.
We may have seen one of the best teams in the history of college football tonight.
12-year NFL veteran.
He's got some speed to go with strength.
Huskers and Green Bay Packers Hall of Famer.
Shovel pass to Green into Vikings territory. Motley brought down.
And University of Nebraska eSports coach, Ahman Green.
Look at Green all by himself. 20, 10, touchdown.
Brought to you by Sandhills Global on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody, we are back again. This is The Drive on 93.7 The Ticket. It is Wednesday, and this first hour is proudly sponsored by Sandhills Global. Sandhills Global is looking to fill hundreds of new openings in sales, traveling support, software development, web design, and more. Career and internship opportunities are available at the global headquarters in Lincoln. Apply today. It's Bo Reed and Jake Muehlheisen, Nebraska basketball, baby. You remember Bo Reed?
I know who it is.
Oh, Bo Reed.
So I'm not understanding what you're saying.
They followed me.
What do you want from us?
I'm just excited. I mean, I got Nebraska basketball pumping through my veins.
What's up, AG?
Man, chilling. Just listening to Raff, fanboy right now. You know, I'm loving it. Hey, I had the same experience with Ninja, the popular content creator streamer, when he followed me on Twitter and then replied back to me. I was like, oh my God. Ninja.
No, wait,
Ninja.
No way.
Yes.
Yes,
way, Bob.
That's wild.
It was around the time he popped on the scene, and I went in my Twitter when it was called Twitter, and I was replying to somebody, and that person wasn't that person, and so Ninja commented on my retweet and said, "Ahman, that's not so and so," and I'm like, "Wait a minute, you're Ninja. What's up?"
Wow. See, you can.
I'm like, you replied to my retweet? Sweet. I was so excited. I was like fanboying it for a good 5-10 minutes.
Awesome. That's awesome.
I couldn't believe it.
AG, you're out in Boston, man. How's the coast? How's the east side?
The coast is pretty good. It's not bad. It's about moderate temperatures for this time of year, in the 40s to 50s, but it's dry, which is good. And I'm here for a coaching and directors convention over at Clark University, a little further in a little west of here. So got to do that on Friday and Saturday, but here on today and tomorrow, one of the events that we're actually coming here for. That's why I'm here today. Got canceled. Just found out. So
nice.
So I got a free day with faculty member Alan Eno, who's a part of our production crew for the Nebraska Esports program. So we'll be at the kind of explore a little bit. A fun thing going on too this weekend is this event called PAX East, where if you're a gamer, you try to be here because it has some game releases here, new products from controllers to mouse and keyboards, monitors, and then you got celebrities from the esports space, from the video game industry here to this weekend. So it's a kind of busy packed weekend here in Boston.
Yeah. Jeez.
Hey, AG, because the East Coast has been getting hammered with just crazy weather, man. What's it like in Boston weather-wise right now?
No, it's dry here. I mean, it's chilly. It's around 40, like I mentioned, 45 degrees, but it's dry, which is very good, because I heard on the way in what you just said, that some of the cities on the East Coast have been getting a lot of snow and maybe some rain down south where it's a little bit warmer. But right here in Boston, it's dry today. So
nice. Well, I tell you what, y'all, we got a packed show today. It's going to be a good show today. It is hump day. It is Wednesday. We are 2 more sleeps away from watching Nebraska men's and women's take on basketball. We're going to talk a lot about the in-state on the men's side today. But the women we'll get into as well tomorrow, because we got both teams in there. It's supposed to be fun. AG, let me ask all you guys this. Nick, have you started your bracket yet?
I have, and I'm not comfortable or confident in who I picked to win, but I have selected.
That's like 90% of America right there.
I know, but years past I've been able to talk myself into. Yeah, I truly believe that they're the team that's going to win it all. This year, that's not necessarily the case.
Yeah, here's the thing. I'm just going to say with mine, I got a few brackets in a few different leagues with some buddies I'm in, and I have no idea, man. I mean, I just what I do with each bracket, I just choose differently, or somewhat opposite of what I did in the first one. Y'all gonna laugh, and one of them I got Nebraska winning the national championship.
Well, hey,
you gotta do that when you got opportunities. You gotta do that.
2 years ago, we ain't scared.
It's like the multiverse. This is like Marvel in the multiverse. In some universe, we will win the national title. So just saying. Boom.
We just need Longwood to do their job first. That's all it is. We just need the Lancers to not knock off #1 Houston.
You never know. AG, how many brackets do you got?
I have 0 right now, just to say. I did get the email from Nick and DP, I believe, that sent it out for everybody on the ticket crew. So I got to get going on that. When do I have to? Is it too? Am I too late or?
No. So it just needs to be by tomorrow. Tomorrow.
I could do it today. I could do it today. And I don't put much thought into it, right? I just look at the higher seeds and just go from there. And then if I've seen, which I have, I watched a little bit of basketball play this year for college, so I know the ringers. I know the good teams that are going to show up. So I'll just mindfully, and then obviously look at past records, who they won and lost during the regular season. So I do a little bit of research, but other than that, I let it fly. And usually I just do one bracket. I don't mess around with all these multiverses of brackets. I just pick one, let it ride. That's it.
That's a good reminder for the folks out there listening. If you have not joined the 93.7 The Ticket Bracket Challenge, do so. All you have to do, it's on the ESPN app. You can download the app. Everybody downloads the app for this time of year. And then the minute that the national championship is over, you delete the app. It's just how it happens, right? So with this, on this app, all you do is you go to the groups and you search 93.7 The Ticket FM. And if you just do that, our group of 101 people are entered right now.
Type that in again. We go ESPN gap.
Yep. ESPN Tournament Challenge is the app. And the bracket group is 93.7 The Ticket FM. 101 people in it right now. As that's at least what I can see.
Raff Nation's in.
And so we are all in. AG's gonna hop in. Rico's in it. I'm in it. Yep. AD, Raff are gonna be in there. I know Sorensen's gonna be a part of it. So you're not only gonna be able to go up against other listeners, but you're also gonna be able to go up against us, and probably show us up a little bit. So highly recommend checking it out. We're going to have awesome prizes for the giveaways, for winners of our bracket challenge. And so there's plenty of stuff to win and take home some cool prizes. Speaking of prizes, guys, Jake had mentioned that we're going to give away a lot of prizes at Buffalo Wings Rings over the next 2 days.
Yep.
How about 54? There's going to be a chance. 54 total prizes we're giving away over the next 2 days.
All right.
So if you want an opportunity to watch some basketball while also winning some prizes, some merch, some gear, and some things that maybe aren't just ticket swag, some cool things, then come on out to Buffalo Wings and Rings, and we'll have you'll have a chance to win one of those 54 prizes that we're giving away.
And 10:15 tomorrow, get a ping pong ball.
10:15 tomorrow, get a ping pong ball. Ping pong ball.
That's right.
If you win, I can say this: if you win the ping pong ball, so if you pick the national champion, the eventual national champion, you get $100 to Buffalo Wings and Rings. You're gonna get a backpack cooler. You'll get a Salt Dog suite. You're gonna get some ticket merch. And there's one more thing that I'm missing. Oh, it's this giant stadium chair that you can fit like 7 to 8 people in.
All right.
It's this giant folding stadium chair.
Take that into Memorial Stadium.
7 or 8 people in. So you're gonna
7 deep.
Yeah. So if you
you get a love seat.
Yeah. You only have to pay for one ticket. I'm sure they'll be fine with that.
Oh yeah.
So
never been a problem.
Yeah. We're just gonna fit everybody in this chair. We're just good. Those just sit on the lap. But no, so there's plenty of prizes for you to win over the next 2 days. Come out and hang out.
And then, AG, I'm sorry, brother, but Heavenly Waffles is here today, and it's amazing.
Oh, yeah, I know. You're rubbing it in. It's all good. I'll be back next week, though. I'll be back next week, sir.
You know what, AG? Speaking of next week, you will be the only one in the studio during our show, along with Nick. Raff is going to be gone.
He got home, so okay.
Yeah, so I fly out. And when do I fly out? I don't know. I just know I'm gone. I fly out Sunday.
We'll be checking in via satellite.
Yeah,
there you go.
And we can have both of us online.
Yeah.
Right? Okay.
Yeah.
So Friday I'm out. Sunday through Wednesday, I believe.
Nice. Yeah, out.
Yeah, out. No, I'll be on remote.
Okay, you'll be on remote.
A few times I'll be remote.
Studio.
I gotta look at this other thing because I'll be in, I think, Kentucky and then Seattle.
Nice. Wow. Look at that.
Oh, nice.
Dude, yeah,
13 coins. AD, 13 coins. It's a restaurant in Seattle. Nice place. It might still be there. I don't know. It was around when I was there. Good steakhouse.
Is you going to cost me 1,300 coins to eat there, AG?
No, bro. Hey, you know me.
I'll eat by myself.
I live economically, okay? I live economically. So, no. It's going to be good for you and your pocketbook.
13 coins. Is it north of Seattle, south of
It's
Seattle?
in downtown. It's in downtown.
Okay. AG, because you were there for how many years?
2 years. I was 2 years.
2 years. You know what I didn't know the first time I was in Seattle, it was years ago, the first time I was. In fact, AG, I don't even think you would have been in the pros yet. No, you would have. No, I don't think. Anyway.
99, 98, 99 is when I was there.
You know what? You would have been already gone by the time I went there. Because Eric Stokes, he was you guys' scout during that time, wasn't he, when you were there?
He was.
Your analyst? Not analyst.
Nah, he probably still would have been playing.
He was playing when I got there.
That's right. He wouldn't
have
been.
When I left, I think it was actually, going into 99 season. During the 2000 season, I think that's when he got promoted up.
So this would have been 2000.
Actually, no, it's 99 season. My last year playing as a player, he got promoted up that year in 99.
Okay.
So he was in the administration offices then.
So this would have been 2001, the first time I went to Seattle.
Okay.
It had been 2001. And at least went out the airplane because I'd been there other times, but it was like, for some reason I was going to Seattle before San Francisco. Anyway, Stokes, when I was going there, I did not realize, bro, that now the name's going to escape me. Oh, I know. I didn't realize that Quincy Jones from Seattle.
You mean Jimi Hendrix?
He's a guy.
No, Quincy Jones was from Seattle. I did not realize.
Well.
And Sir Mix-a-Lot.
Well, Sir Mix-a-Lot, yes. Sir Mix-a-Lot, yes. Jimi Hendrix. Yes. I'm not 100%. Let me look up.
Nirvana guy.
No, yeah.
Kurt Cobain.
Kurt Cobain. Yes, indeed.
There was Seattle's got a dope jazz and blues scene too, man, which is surprising.
Yeah. The music scene's huge out there. The grunge scene is what started there, like Raff said. Mm-hmm. And Nirvana, some of the Hall of Fame entertainers from that time.
John Elway, Port Angeles, Washington. Boom. And 13 Coins is still open. They're located in the Embassy Suites by Hilton Seattle, downtown Pioneer Square, AD.
Oh, that's his hotel.
Okay.
I told you, downtown.
Ironic. That's crazy. Hey, and Quincy Jones, I just double-checked. Quincy Jones was born in Chicago, but raised in Seattle.
Okay. He's a Chicago kid.
Yep, raised in Seattle, but born in Chicago.
There it is.
Well, 13 coins it is.
13 coins.
I'm going to walk in there and see the menu and be like this. How much is that steak? That would be $7,500, sir.
Or it'd be, well, it's 13 dimes, so $1.30 for a piece of steak might not be the best.
Oh, my goodness.
I'm like,
food
I'm like,
poisoning.
that's why AG's done good financially. He ain't spending that money.
He's eating $1.30 steaks.
Nah. No. It's 13 coins.
I'm going to check that out, brother.
The low-end coins. There you go.
Yeah.
Well, folks, it is Wednesday. We got AG holding it down in Beantown in Boston. We got me and Raff holding it down here.
Welcome to Boston.
That's right, Boston. You know what? You want to get a lobster. That's what it says in the menu.
Get my lobster, some crab cakes. Yeah, on the West End there.
Get
You're a little Midwesterner, huh?
How about
that? I got it down. Hey, Mike Sherman was my head coach, so he was a Boston guy, and so we would tease him with his accent in our meetings sometimes just to make the bring the morale up in meetings to stay awake, because we had long meetings sometimes with Coach Sherman. So getting his accent down was one of the key things we needed to do.
I love it. Folks, it's going to be out of here. It's the Ticket. 93.7 The Ticket will be out on Wednesday. No lobster, but we'll be back.
Get some crab cakes,
You can get diesel anywhere, but what about
Atomic Diesel?
That comes from Stern. Atomic Diesel is your solution to all your cold weather problems. Prevent clogged fuel filters, increase your fuel economy, and save money with
Atomic Diesel.
Contact Roger at Stern today by calling 1-800-477-2744 to see how
Atomic Diesel
and the rest of their line of fuels and lubricants can keep your operation running at max capacity.
Are you in the market for a new garage door or need to repair your old one? It's wintertime, and that means snow, wind, and freezing temperatures, all things that can cause sticky locks and damage to your garage door. If you're experiencing any issues with your commercial or residential garage door during the winter months, call Cameron Hall and his team at Doors Plus. Don't be trapped outside in the cold because of a poorly maintained garage door. Call Doors Plus today at 402-590-5800 or visit them online at doorsplusllc.com. Doors Plus, garage doors and more.
93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL weather. Sponsored by John Henry's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning.
Your Lincoln forecast for today, we'll see mainly sunny skies. It will be breezy and a little cooler. We'll see an afternoon high around 49. Tonight, probably cloudy, low around 29. And tomorrow, we'll see probably sunny skies, a little breezy, but a little warmer, a high around 58. Our meteorologist Kyle Tucker for 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
At Southeast Community College, community is our middle name. Our continuing education classes offer personal interest, traffic safety and licensing, online learning, and adult education classes across Southeast Nebraska or online in your own home. Learn pottery or floral design, take a computer course, learn Spanish, how to start writing a book, or Air Fryer 101. See the full schedule of continuing education classes online at southeast.edu/continuing. SCC, your path to possible.
Sandhills Global is hiring. With their fast-paced, growing culture, they have hundreds of new openings in sales, marketing, traveling support, software development, web design, and more. Full-time roles offer a 4.5-day work week, along with flexible internships in most areas. Career and internship opportunities are available at our global headquarters in Lincoln, Nebraska. Find your fit today at www.sandhills.jobs.
Working at Continental in Lincoln isn't a job, it's a career. And right now, they've raised wages again, and they're hiring for production operators at $24.62 per hour, which grows to $28.97 per hour within 3 years. Skilled trade positions now start at $33.36 per hour, with opportunities to make more based on certifications. Continental also has salary jobs available and great benefits, plus medical and prescription costs at very low premiums. Dental, vision, and life insurance are offered at no premium cost to the associates, with increased bonuses and vacation for new hires. To learn more or apply, go to continentaljobs.com with keyword Lincoln. Come work at Continental today.
Hey guys, it's Bill Bush. Next Ag Appraisal and Realty has opened a new location in Pender, Nebraska, in addition to their office in Lincoln. The real estate world can be confusing, so why wouldn't you want an expert helping you every step of the way? If you're looking to buy or sell farmland in Nebraska, Kansas, or Iowa, give Ethan Sorensen a call today at 402-380-0432 or visit them online at nextagrealestate.com. Next Ag Appraisal and Realty with locations in Lincoln, Lincoln, and now Pender, Nebraska.
If you're looking for a pre-owned tractor to upgrade your operation this year, you'll find a wide selection at your local Landmark Implement. We'll work with you to find the right equipment for your needs at a price that's right for you, all backed by Landmark's extensive parts and service network. During the month of March, choose from a 6-month interest waiver or 4.5% fixed rate for up to 60 months on used 6M and R, 7R, 8R, or 9R tractors with approved credit. Visit landmarkimp.com to see our complete inventory or stop by your local Landmark location today and experience the Landmark difference.
Hi, everyone. Kendall Warnock, A1 Automotive in downtown Lincoln. The last few years have been wild, but we've been here for you through all the ups and downs, and we'll be here for you when you need us the most, for all your travels and for your day-to-day driving. With winter conditions causing problems all over town, the last thing anyone needs this year is constant car troubles. Let us help you drive in peace and make sure you drive to work and to winter destinations safe. A1 Automotive, 11th and L Street downtown, always honest answers.
Are you working in or looking to get into the electrical construction industry? The electrical workers of Local Union 265 are now hiring licensed journeymen and apprentices and are offering great pay and benefits. Call Mike at 402-875-1034 to apply. Start your electrical career today.
Action Plumbing, Heating, Air, and Electric brings exciting career opportunities for you or someone you know. They are now hiring plumbers, electricians, and HVAC techs and installers to continually build their professional team. They offer competitive pay and full benefits packages that include health, dental, vision, PTO, and 401k options. Action has created a positive team environment for over 50 years. Apply online at actionlincoln.com.
93.7 The Ticket is proud to provide listeners with daily opportunities to win contests and prizes on our airwaves, and would like to take this opportunity to remind you of a couple rules. All participants must be 21 or older and must wait 30 days after winning a prize before participating in another contest. Once you win, you have 30 days to pick up your prize at the K&TK Studios, 1040 O Street in Lincoln, or your prize will be forfeit. Thank you for participating in our contest, and thank you for listening to 93.7 The Ticket.
Sandhills Global is hiring. With their fast-paced, growing culture, they have hundreds of new openings in sales, marketing, traveling support, software development, web design, and more. Full-time roles offer a 4.5-day work week, along with flexible internships in most areas. Career and internship opportunities are available at our global headquarters in Lincoln, Nebraska. Find your fit today at www.sandhills.jobs.
Now back to The Drive with AD, Raff, and Ahman Gray on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody, we're back again. This is The Drive on 93.7 The Ticket. It is Wednesday. It's Heavenly Waffles Wednesday. Come on down between now and 11 a.m. to get your waffles. They are amazing today. And speaking of amazing, the Nebraska Athletic Department locking in a basketball coach for a few more years and a little bit more money.
Let me ask you guys this in case you didn't know. Real quick, Nick, I think Kent wanted to know, if we didn't answer that yet, what time for the ping pong balls tomorrow?
So 10:15. So obviously games don't start till 11, but I would highly recommend if you want a ping pong ball tomorrow, make sure you're there around 10:15, 10:30 at the latest, because once they start going, they start flying. And so it's one ping pong ball per person. We'll have them all in a bucket. You'll basically just pick a ping pong ball out of the bucket without looking, and that is the team that you're riding with. So one of you might get Creighton, one of you might get Nebraska, and one of you might get McNeese. But guess what? McNeese might be the best bet out of all those because Will Wade just wins at McNeese. So there you go. Anyway, go ahead, guys.
We got one right here. David from Renew, what's up, brother? Me and Kid Sensation, the home away from home, the Black Limbs limo on the cellular phone. My posse's on Broadway.
I'm glad AD did that because I don't think I had the rhythm.
I don't think so either.
Rhythm's not my dancer.
Hey, I know AJ. You remember that song by Sir Mix-a-Lot, don't you? My posse's on Broadway.
Oh yes. That's the old school jam right there for sure.
That song went nuts, man. That song
goes hard. It goes hard. That's their anthem. Cool. Anything Sir Mix-a-Lot put down is their anthem in Seattle. Period. Them and I say Sir Mix-a-Lot and Macklemore.
Macklemore.
Yes.
When he did the thrift song,
I was just saying that's the same Macklemore as like my generation's Macklemore.
Yes,
right?
yes.
Yeah.
Next
So-
generation, 100%.
Macklemore, just older.
Went to the moped store, said, salesman's like, "What up? What's your budget?" And I'm like, honestly, I don't know nothing about mopeds. I got the one for you. Follow me. Woo! Anyway, that's right in my wheelhouse. So we are just fine. We are just fine.
Ooh, that's your wheelhouse. Ooh.
Brad from Baldwin says I'll be there at 9:30. Good morning, Brad. I always appreciate you. Kent, we got you, my man. Absolutely. Thank you. Not breaking news, in case you didn't hear it on Early Break with Sip and Jake or have not read about it, Nebraska did extend Coach Hoiberg's contract for 5 additional seasons. He'll get a bump to $4.5 million with annual increases in subsequent years. Guys, I'm going to ask you this, AG, Raff, Nick, how important was this for Nebraska to secure Coach Hoiberg?
Oh, I think it's great. It's great, like for Nebraska to have like Fred Hoiberg. I mean, he is a coach, been in the NBA, been a general manager in the NBA. We were, the first 3 years, it was like, oh no, what is happening? But now, he's got his feet underneath him. You feel the snowball effect, and then you also feel the nation starting to take a look. I mean, you have Pat McAfee talking about Nebraska. A lot of K-State Tominaga, but he's
they're destroying his name, by the way. I'm like not happy about that. I was watching ESPN Sports Center. They're dismantling Casey's first and last name. I'm like, come on, man. Like, y'all professionals.
They're saying Casey Tominaga. It's Casey Tominaga.
I was like, stop it.
Yeah.
Come on, Stan.
They're calling him the Japanese Steph Curry, though. Better than that. Yeah. Guys, with Fred Hoiberg, though, so first of all, you read this, man got paid.
Yeah.
I mean, he got paid, and he has earned it, right? But so just for the folks, the minor details, and this also feels like, I hate to say it, but it was already in the works before Nebraska had a change in leadership with the athletic department. And the reason why is because of how it's structured. Yeah. We've seen Trev Alberts structure a lot of contracts with it's continuously increasing annually, right? And really having them backloaded, or end loaded, I should say, to where he's getting paid, Fred Hoiberg, right, currently 3.5. As we mentioned, it's extended basically for 2 years, because initially it was just going to end through 2027. Yep. So officially it was a 2-year extension. But at the end next year, 4.25 million, then 4.35 million, 4.45, 4.55, and when it's all over in his final year of this current deal, $4.65 million to coach at Nebraska, guys. Yeah. That is, I mean, we can't kid ourselves. This is not a basketball heavy school.
No, it's not.
But here we are.
Hasn't been. I'll
handsomely compensating Fred Hoiberg, rightfully so, because of the job he's done.
And it was interesting to see too, because you weren't sure what would happen, having an interim president, interim athletic director, and then to see that come over the ticker, it's like, all right, these guys are here. It's like, I'm glad to see that. Like, we're not at a stalemate,
right?
Waiting to see, well, let's see who the next athletic director is going to be. Who's going to see the next president? They took the initiative and they took the follow through, so they're not letting anything drag out. So that was good to see from Nebraska, just the standpoint of everything running smoothly.
AG, when you recruited, you were heavily recruited, and you put yourself back, put yourself as a recruit today. And you have a lot of schools, including Nebraska, who has been, I'm not even going to say a heater, has proven their worth a little bit. They're showing that, that you got to take us serious. If you're a high school senior and you see that Coach Hoiberg's contract was extended, does that make you put Nebraska, maybe if you were considered them, did that kind of not galvanize, but it's like, you know what, I'm going to seriously consider Nebraska now, because there seems to be some steadiness that's there right now.
100%. As a recruit, I mean, I say kind of ahead of the game. I remember making a little chart. I took a pencil and a ruler and put down columns and then rows, and then Nebraska, Michigan, Notre Dame, Arizona. And so, if I'm a basketball player, it'd be that same list. And knowing that just happened, that's going to get an extra check in the box to know that I have foundation for the next few years coming in as an incoming freshman, that my coach now will be Fred Hoiberg for my whole 4 years on campus, 4 to 5 years on campus. And so that gives me a lot of confidence because that was the whole reason I came to Lincoln, because Coach Osborne. And I know then it was you guys in that locker room, because I knew I was in that locker room and how I could come in there and help everybody out, in terms of the way I play football. So but it started with the head coach. If Coach Osborne, knowing that he was there and then knowing what y'all just did, beating Miami in the Orange Bowl even though it was supposed to be a neutral site, it was still on their property. And just having that in the back of my mind as a basketball player, 100%, I'm gonna put that little check, like I mentioned, to make sure, and it makes me feel more comfortable in my decision-making process to come on campus as a recruit.
What you said, it nails it on the head. I mean, and you look in this landscape, which we'll talk about later on, and after we have a guest at 9, it shows us to where stability means a lot. Stability means a lot. Because we know, as much as I don't like the transfer portal, I get it, because coaches, ADs, and administrators have been doing it for decades, for a long time, and even change their accents up when they get to a certain location. Brian Kelly went down there and all of a sudden he had a twang. And I think he's from Boston.
Howdy, folks.
Yeah. So,
what's crazy is my chart was so much like AG's. I had Nebraska, Wyoming, Peru State, Concordia.
School.
Hey, I'm sorry for the humble brag. I'm sorry for the humble brag there, okay? My apologies. I'm still learning this whole humble brag thing because of Generation Z, next generation, that holds me to this. That's a humble brag. I'm sorry. My apologies.
That sounded like my video games where I was on my little road to glory on NCAA Football 14, and I was like, man, I had Oklahoma, I had Nebraska, I had Alabama, I had Michigan, I had Notre Dame. I have all these national title contenders asking for my services. All right, here we go. Okay, so what I was going to say, back to Fred Hoiberg, though, guys, at 4.2, which is what he'll get paid April 1st of next year. That's what his salary will be increased to. Any guesses on where that puts him nationally? Any guesses on where that puts him nationally? I'll tell you this. Bill Self is the highest paid at $9.6 million per year. Any guesses on where 4.2, which is just next year's salary for Fred Hoiberg, where he puts him? I'll tell you this. Currently at his 3.5, 28th highest paid coach in the country.
I'd say put in the top 15.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll say 13th.
AG?
I'll say top 15 as well with AD.
It would immediately make him the 11th highest paid coach in all of college basketball.
Nice.
Right behind Buzz Williams from Texas A&M.
Shocker.
That's crazy. Some names that he would surpass in terms of salary: Mike Woodson at Indiana, right?
He's kind of on the hot seat
blue
right
blood,
now,
but blue blood basketball school, right?
Yeah.
Mike Woodson at Indiana. Mick Cronin at UCLA. He would surpass UCLA. Tommy Lloyd at Arizona, who is a 2 seed in the NCAA basketball tournament this year. Tony Bennett at Virginia, who looked like hot garbage last night in the first 4.
I'm not sure his rank is going to hold up much longer.
I'm not sure. You have Dana Altman at Oregon, who's making just $4 million. Matt Painter at Purdue is making 3.6. So, I mean, Nebraska, extremely competitive in terms of Fred Hoiberg's salary starting on April 1st.
Yeah, and what that happens is with that salary increase, that sends a message out to other colleges, right? To say, hey, we got our guy, he's locked up, he's not going to go anywhere. But then also the message as a professional for Coach Hoiberg. Let me say that. Let me slow my verbiage down. Hoiberg. What the underlying of that contract also means is keep doing what you're doing. Don't change nothing up. Continue to win. Because, he got that bump, but that's a year from now, right? So you got to make sure as a coach, you keep your status, you keep your culture going the same route. Not saying he's not going to do it, but that's an internal thing. Like for me, when I knew I got this scholarship, I knew I was starting off at 0. I was at the bottom of the barrel. It was Lawrence, it was Clinton, it was Damon, it was Jay Sims. And I was like, I don't know what I'm going to do to get noticed, but just work hard and eventually you'll get there. So he got to continue that and that put that mindset also in his players because it's going to be we got, Casey leaving, a few other guys are leaving, and now you got to reestablish, I'll say that dominance of player to have 1 or 2 of those guys on the court to be able to show up game by game.
You know what, AG, you spot on. I'm gonna just start calling him Freddie Hoy. Freddie Hoy, man. I'm gonna take a hood style.
Freddie Hoy.
You know,
I got it now. I just gotta slow down. It's my dad's side of the family that we talk fast, so I gotta get like that. All right, let me slow that. Hoiberg.
As Eric said on here, Eric on the text line, he says, AD says Koichberg. That's what I call him, Koichberg. I'm gonna just call him Freddie Hoy. Freddie Hoy, what up, dog? Because you know the neighborhood is like, hey, Freddie Hoy, what's up, man? That's what happens on the north side, Raff. We just start giving nicknames.
We use full names on the south side.
Your name is Christopher James Raff. Christopher James Raff, it's a pleasure to meet you. How are you this fine morning?
Hey, in my household, you didn't want to hear your whole name. That means you were in trouble. Ahman Rashad Green.
Running the rough streets of South Lincoln.
Yeah. Ahman Rashad Green. You was in trouble if you heard that.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, what I do? What?
All right, gentlemen, send us to break.
All right, we'll go to break just in the drive. 93.7. That's
Freddie Hoy.
Sandhills Global is hiring. With their fast-paced, growing culture, they have hundreds of new openings in sales, marketing, traveling support, software development, web design, and more. Full-time roles offer a 4.5-day work week, along with flexible internships in most areas. Career and internship opportunities are available at our global headquarters in Lincoln, Nebraska. Find your fit today at www.sandhills.jobs.
At Southeast Community College, community is our middle name. Our continuing education classes offer personal interest, traffic safety and licensing, online learning, and adult education classes across Southeast Nebraska, or online in your own home. Learn pottery or floral design, take a computer course, learn Spanish, how to start writing a book, or Air Fryer 101. See the full schedule of continuing education classes online at southeast.edu/continuing. SCC, your path to possible.
Bagels & Joe is the perfect place for breakfast or lunch in March. Try their pesto cream cheese on any breakfast sandwich. For lunch, try the salmon panini with provolone, sesame oil, and tomatoes on a ciabatta roll with bagel chips. Perfect for Lent. 4 locations in Lincoln and 1 in Seward. Bagels & Joe.
Ironhide Construction is hiring. They're looking for hardworking, self-motivated individuals who are team players. Ironhide Construction has openings for an experienced project manager, estimator, apprentice, skilled laborer, and erector or installer. They will train the right people and make sure you understand the position and requirements. At Ironhide Construction, it's own it, be honest, and do it right. Apply today and learn more about their other benefits at ironhideconstruction.com, where they're committed to you every step of the way.
Hey guys, it's Bill Bush. Next Ag Appraisal and Realty has opened a new location in Pender, Nebraska, in addition to their office in Lincoln. The real estate world can be confusing, so why wouldn't you want an expert helping you every step of the way? If you're looking to buy or sell farmland in Nebraska, Kansas, or Iowa, give Ethan Sorensen a call today at 402-380-0432 or visit them online at nextagrealestate.com. Next Ag Appraisal and Realty with locations in Lincoln and now Pender, Nebraska.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com. On the internet. KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket. Forget the lame excuse this year. Your boss already knows why you can't make it to work for those magical 2 days in mid-March. Join 93.7 The Ticket on Thursday and Friday, March 21st and 22nd at Buffalo Wings and Rings at 68th and O for March Mayhem. Come early on Thursday and get a ping pong ball with a lucky team on it. And stay all day for prizes throughout and buzzer beater upsets. It's March Mayhem with 93.7 The Ticket for the NCAA tournament at Buffalo Wings and Rings, 68th and O.
For over 15 years, Integrated Life Choices has empowered individuals with disabilities in Lincoln and throughout Nebraska. They provide comprehensive services from group homes and independent living services to job training, ensuring fulfilling lives for those that they serve. Now, they're inviting you to join their mission. If you're passionate about making a difference in the lives of people with developmental disabilities, explore rewarding career opportunities with them. Learn more about their services and apply today at www.ilc.net. Be a part of Integrated Life Choices, where your work truly changes lives.
Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits is now open in Lincoln. Shop our expansive collection of wine, beer, spirits, and cigars at 5040 North 27th Street. From top shelf liquor to crowd favorite beer, Wall to Wall Wine and Spirits has a beverage for every taste and every budget. Plus, join our loyalty program to earn rewards and save on future purchases. Shop Wall to Wall Wine and Spirits at 5040 North 27th Street in Lincoln. That's 5040 North 27th Street.
Spring is on its way. Are you prepared to keep the grass greener on your side? Blades Lawn and Landscape has a position opened at a homeowner association to their client list with residential and commercial openings also. Transform your yard into a private oasis with the professional services offered by Blades Lawn and Landscape, including landscape walls and beds and a 5-step fertilizer program applied by a licensed professional. Call them today at 402-730-6320 or go to bladeslcc.com to schedule a free estimate on commercial or residential lawn services.
Acres is bringing you the nation's largest indoor display of John Deere equipment and technology. Acres 2024 Ag and Turf Expo showcases everything from tillage and planting to application and harvest. We'll also offer the latest industry insights from ag professionals across the state. Join us in Grand Island at Fauner Park March 21st and 22nd. Go to acres.com/expo24 for a complete schedule of speakers and activities.
You don't think about your roof very often, but you should never take it for granted. Roofing Service Company takes every measure to provide you with the highest quality roofing solution. Whether it's a new roof installation, roof repair, or a re-roofing project, their overall goal is to provide you with a pleasant experience and a long-lasting roof. If you have a need for siding or gutters, they're your place too. Visit roofingservicecompany.com for more info today.
Now back to The Drive with AD, Raff, and Ahman Gray on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody, we are back again. This is The Drive on 93.7 The Ticket. It is Wednesday. Looks a little chilly outside today. A little gusty.
Yeah, there would have been no golfing going on today, buddy.
That tree over there is moving. You can see it.
I don't know if I'd call that gusty.
Oh, to make that tree move, that's gusty. That tree's been there for hundreds of years.
A leaf just fell and blew away.
Oh, yeah. Look at that wind.
These are gale force winds out here.
Yeah. Be careful walking down Hill Street.
Hold on to the hat.
Well, I don't know what the wind is, but it's only 35 degrees outside, man.
Hey, the temperature going up and down like a roller coaster, man. It was 68 or 70 degrees one day with no wind, and it's like, man, it's springtime. Here we go. And then this morning I go, hey, Google, what's the temperature? And I have 43 degrees today. And I was like, okay.
The weather in Nebraska is like my driver on the golf course. Sometimes it's hot. And sometimes it's cold. Usually cold.
Yeah.
Yeah, being in the Midwest, cold for sure.
Yes.
Gentlemen, speaking of history, do we know something that's going on today that's going under the radar? Just a street over, or a couple streets over from us. What is happening today regarding Nebraska football? Any guesses?
The first day of spring football.
Nope.
It is Nebraska's Pro Day today.
Oh, Pro Day, right. Yeah.
Nebraska's Pro Day is today.
Oh, we got a picture.
What's the picture of?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. Hold on. We got some
breaking news.
Hold on 1 second. Hold on.
Oh.
Okay, man. I can't take a whole lot more breaking news, dog.
Hold on.
Uh-oh.
Thank you, Rico. Oh, no. I clicked on something. I feel like I'm
no. I feel like it.
Thank you. Alrighty. So this comes from Pete Thamel of ESPN, I believe now. Nebraska is finalizing a 6-year deal to make Washington athletic director Troy Dannon the school's new athletic director.
Wow.
The hiring of Dannon gives Nebraska an immediate replacement for Trev Alberts, who left A&M this week. So Troy Dannon, Washington's athletic director, is now coming to Nebraska. Troy Dannon.
Hey, AG, you think I ought to meet him in Seattle for lunch for dinner this week, man?
Is that where you're going?
That's why I'm going, man.
That is eerie. Hey, things happen for a reason, man. The universe is different, man.
AD's out here going, man, that wasn't supposed to be announced till later this week. I was supposed to already have a meeting with him.
Well, at least we went to Washington this time and not Washington State.
Yeah.
So how about this? He's only been at Washington since October 9th of 2023. He's been there less than 8 months.
Yeah.
So he was named at
Washington. Yeah, I could have got hired. See?
Yeah. Washington's athletic director on October 9th, 2023. This comes from the Washington website. Danning is a leading national voice in intercollegiate athletics, currently serving his 4th year as chair of the NCAA football competition committee and as an executive committee member of the football oversight committee.
Okay, so here's the deal. He was the AD at Northern Iowa from 2008 to 2015, and then he became the AD from 2015 to 2023 at Tulane, and then he ended up at Washington. So his alma mater is Northern Iowa.
Yeah, UNI grad 1989 with degree in communications, married, 4 children.
So,
welcome to Nebraska.
How about this? Dannon, in the classroom, Tulane student athletes excelled at a high level. At the end of the 2022-23 academic year, over 68% of Green Wave student athletes earned a 3.0 GPA or better, with a 93% graduation success rate and a record-setting department academic progress report of 992, with 7 of the athletic teams earning a perfect 1,000 APR score. Dannon spearheaded fundraising efforts and numerous capital projects at Tulane. He helped secure the largest unrestricted gift in Tulane athletics history. Let's see. In addition, marketing and licensing revenue grew 4-fold, and in 2023, Tulane football, basketball, and volleyball set ticket sales and revenue records.
There you go. Proof is in the pudding, as they say.
Yeah, he's the I'm curious. You look at this right here, fellas. It says he's also a finalist for the Sports Business Journal Athletics Director of the Year Award in 2022. Recognition from the transformation of Tulane athletics under his leadership. And as far as we know, the Green Wave athletics facilities were not the best, have not been the best for a lot of years. Yep. That's what deterred them a lot of things. So, yeah, man. It's done, folks. You heard it here first. If you were listening, you heard it here first, at least, unless you got blown up on Twitter. Troy Dannon, formerly of the University of Washington athletic director, was there for a little, less than a year?
Yeah. So he was here for less than a year. So I'm reading more from Pete Thamel here. Chris Kaborik was the one that led this hiring.
Who was Nebraska's interim president.
Right. Yep. So Pete Thamel writes this: the hiring of Dannon gives Nebraska an immediate replacement for Trev Alberts. It also gives the school an experienced athletic director who brings a strong football-centric background and both Midwest ties, as well as immediate familiarity within the Big Ten Conference.
So, AG, I'm going to say this, Raff and Nick, I'm going to say this. With that being said, and there's been lots of hints in people suggesting that Nebraska will at least get someone in the top day 4 as the athletic director. Of course, that president. That president will have 30 days because he'll have to tour all the Nebraska campuses.
Yeah.
He'll go in front of the Board of Regents again. Yep. You'll have to do like I said, the hand gripping, et cetera. So it makes me think, AG, Raff, and Nick, that they know who that person is, and that's just about to come out.
Yeah, I would think so.
Because I couldn't see Troy.
Don't hire an AD without the president.
Yeah, I couldn't see Troy as distinguished his career is thus far, agreeing to come to a place where he doesn't have a hint at least.
He knows something.
So he must know. He must got a chance to look at the 2 candidates they're looking at right now, which could be named later today from what we know.
Yeah.
He must have a pretty good grasp on who those 2 are
to make that kind of decision.
And made some calls in his Rolodex and say, hey, what do you know about X? What do you know about Y? What's going on here?
Yep.
Would you recommend? So a guy like this is well connected.
Yep.
I can't see him doing this, which makes me beg.
And you're not leaving like a low. You're leaving, Washington that's got a pretty good.
They were just in the national title game for football. So and they lost that coach there. So
let's there's a couple of quotes in here from a source from Nebraska. Just some interesting things here. In Dannon, Nebraska has brought in an experienced administrator with a strong background in football. Dannon hired Willie Fritz at Tulane, and helped that program grow from a long stretch of futility into a consistent winner. Tulane has gone 23-5 the last 2 years, including a Cotton Bowl victory over USC. Dannon got hired at Tulane in December of 2015. While in the American Athletic Conference, Dannon, here's the key, fellas. While in the American Athletic Conference, Dannon built a relationship with Nebraska coach Matt Rule.
What?
Who worked at Temple from 2013 to 2016. They will work closely together as Rule enters his second season in Lincoln. Nebraska officials prioritize Dannon's Midwest ties and strong football background. He's also been a part of the Big Ten meetings since starting at Washington, giving him insight into the workings of the league. Nice. A Nebraska school source told ESPN he's an Iowa guy who understands the values of Nebraska.
Let's throw that Iowa part out.
Another Iowa.
They
Let's just say he's from the Midwest.
They continued with, he's also a sitting athletic director who understands the Big Ten and doesn't need to get caught up in the Big Ten. All of his wife's family, it sounds like, currently lives in Iowa. This says the move comes at a difficult juncture for Washington as Dannon leaves after just 6 months on the job. He just led the search to hire Jed Fish from Arizona and is amid a search to hire the replacement for the basketball coach Hopkins. The school is deep into the search, and sources said this move is not expected to change the timing or direction of the search. There you go. Dan will be Nebraska's fourth athletic director since 2013, as the school has struggled in football over that span and failed to compete consistently at the top of the Big Ten.
You know, guys, this was in October 11th of 2023 when they just hired him.
October 9th.
October 9th, yeah, October 9th. It says his initial salary will be $1 million. Again, this was at Washington, not here. Increasing each year by either 2% or the average percentage raise received by the university employees per copy of his MOU. And is also due $75K a year in deferred compensation vesting after 5 years. We know that part didn't happen.
Yeah.
We want to hear from the text line on this. What are your thoughts? What are your thoughts on it? Is it something that bring you relief, or does it go, oh man, he was only there for 8 months?
Can we also have a conversation of like, this was strangely quick? Like let's be a little honest here. This was strangely fast.
But I had said from the beginning, I felt that Matt Rule would have a big hand in this. So
very
it
much
makes
so.
me think
very
that,
much so
that it was one of those where it's like, hey, how do you feel about this? Feel about this?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's Matt Rule right now.
And,
sure.
And I will add that this is business. This is how things go down, right? This is high level. This is what happens at the high level college, high level NFL, or I say professional sports. Is somebody saying, hey, I know a guy, I know a woman here that can come in and do this because we need it right now. And if you got it, and we were on life preserver, right? We're throwing out life preservers right now because we were reeling from Trev going to A&M. And so talking around faculty on campus, there was a conversation somewhere started where potentially, I'm not insinuating anything, just saying, hey, conversations happens where you could get to then now somebody knows Dannon somewhere. He was associated with Matt Rule at some point in time. We don't know how that happened, but it just happened. But this is business. And as fans, I know on the flip side, just like we were feeling about Trev, what are those Seattle fans up in UW, right?
Mm-hmm.
They got two coaches they were trying to replace for D1 major sports, basketball and football, right? And so just imagine how they feel right now. So AD, when you go up there, don't mention you a Husker.
Don't wear red.
Hey,
don't wear red, homie.
Hey, G, I ain't gonna wear red like a blood wearing a red and Crip area, bro.
Exactly. Yeah, bro. So you might want to keep this I'm just here I got a job, a speaking engagement. Where I'm from. Oh no, you don't want to know that.
In the words of my man from Earth, I forget the band. Keep it on the down low.
Yeah. AD's going home today and changing all of his slides. No association to Nebraska.
No. And for this particular audience,
I played at Texas.
Yeah.
We played you guys in the champion in the finals last year. Never mind.
Just say, you know what? My program doesn't even exist no more right now. Or the school I went to, no need to bring that up.
AG, you know we're going to represent regardless. It's
True.
it is what it is. But, you know, you bring up a great point, AG, in that, okay, 8 months. Here's what I'll say on this part of it. Maybe they weren't as attached because he wasn't a Washington guy and he was only there 8 months. So maybe there's two ways he had it too.
Well,
but he hired a new football coach.
In the article with Pete Thamel, he mentions that it was a difficult decision, as they all say it is.
Yeah.
Difficult decision, but his entire family lives in the state to our east.
Iowa.
I like how you say that.
State to the east.
I'm just going to start saying to the east.
State to the east. So there you go.
Wow.
But how about this, guys? I mean, we can have this conversation too. We got to unfortunately get to break here because we were not expecting this. This is kind of a. I mean, I can tell you from a media standpoint, I hadn't heard anything, and so.
Right. But this is what we got to do. We got to talk the breaking news. Right?
Absolutely.
So it's going to be interesting how they play this out because, like we've been talking, they want the attention to go to the basketball teams.
Is Troy Dannon in there? Does Troy Dannon get to meet Trev Alberts?
Oh, see that stuff, and you got to wonder about a press conference. You got to think they wait until middle of next week, or because I mean, you got to put your attention onto these basketball teams.
Yeah. Speaking of basketball, how about a little breaking news here?
Again?
We'll do this again.
Good Lord.
Take a little high blood pressure pill, man.
So this is
We're
good.
old.
This is good news, right? It says this is the good news segment. CJ Wilcher available to play on Friday per Fred Hoiberg.
Let's go, CJ.
CJ Wilcher is available to play Friday per Fred Hoiberg. So we can talk about from the. I want to have this conversation next. I know we have a guest coming up. I saw Bess in here. But what I would say is, as an athletic director, three, frankly, of their biggest sports, coaches are locked in.
Yep.
Yeah.
Football and Matt Rule, obviously yesterday with Fred Hoiberg, and then now we know John Cook's here.
Yep.
Locked in, ready to go.
You know what I say to that?
Those are your three biggest sports.
You know what I say to that?
What's that?
In the words of the great Pittsburgh Steelers quarterback, let's ride.
Nice.
You know, we're going to disregard Raff even said that, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm like Pittsburgh quarterback. Are you talking about what? He just got there.
AG, I'm going to tell you something about Raff you don't know, man. Raff loves to poke the bear and then say he's the nicest guy that he knows.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Because Russell Wilson was the end-all, be-all for him last year, and I stuck up for Russell. Then Russell leaves, and now he's a punchline now. But he
didn't leave. You remember, he didn't just walk out. They said you got to go.
Yeah, and here's $38 million with you too.
Yeah.
Dang, they're like, you know what?
Well-run organization.
Hey now. We got Jared Stidham.
This is crazy. Think about these 5 months for Troy Dannon, guys.
Oh man!
In 5 months as the athletic director, he saw the Huskies reach the national title game. Yeah. They lost Kalen DeBoer to Alabama. Hired Jed Fish as DeBoer's replacement. He fired the basketball coach Mike Hopkins, and now he's on to Nebraska.
You know what that's comparable to? Caden Proctor,
which we're going to talk about too. Folks, it has been a wacky Wednesday for sure. And that breaking news button kept coming on. So I was like, man, how much my heart take, man. In case you didn't hear, we'll talk more about it. But Troy Dannon has been named Nebraska's next athletic director out of Washington. We will talk about more of that when we come back on The Drive, 93.7 The Ticket.
Spring is on its way. Are you prepared to keep the grass greener on your side? Blades Lawn and Landscape has a position opened at a homeowner association to their client list with residential and commercial openings also. Transform your yard into a private oasis with the professional services offered by Blades Lawn and Landscape, including landscape walls and beds and a 5-step fertilizer program applied by a licensed professional. Call them today at 402-730-6320 or go to bladeslcc.com to schedule a free estimate on commercial or residential lawn services.
Rashawn Jackson here for Bauer Underground, who has been serving local contractors and utility contractors all across the state since 1997. When you see the black and white trucks, you know the baddest dudes in the business have arrived. Bauer is currently looking for equipment operators, laborers, diesel mechanics, and aerial linemen. Join the brotherhood built on hard work, authentic people, and pedigree of success. Bauer, a family-friendly company who reminds you, go Big Red!
Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits is now open in Lincoln. Shop our expansive collection of wine, beer, spirits, and cigars at 5040 North 27th Street. From top-shelf liquor to crowd-favorite beer, Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits has a beverage for every taste and every budget. Plus, join our loyalty program to earn rewards and save on future purchases. Shop Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits at 5040 North 27th Street in Lincoln. That's 5040 North 27th Street.
This is former Husker and NFL linebacker Jay Foreman. For years, I've suffered from degenerative problems in both of my ankles, but thanks to a thorough and thought-out plan provided by Advanced Medical Imaging, I was able to get my life back with the least amount of pain as possible. While working through multiple options, the team of physicians at Advanced Medical Imaging were there to answer any questions I had. If you're experiencing any pain at all and want to get your life back, go to amimaging.com or give them a call at 402-484-6677. Advanced Medical Imaging, located at 7601 Pioneers Boulevard.
Sandhills Global is hiring. With their fast-paced, growing culture, they have hundreds of new openings in sales, marketing, traveling support, software development, web design, and more. Full-time roles offer a 4.5-day work week, along with flexible internships in most areas. Career and internship opportunities are available at our global headquarters in Lincoln, Nebraska. Find your fit today at www.sandhills.jobs.
Imagine a healthier, more active, physically fit version of yourself. If you've been putting off getting into shape, now is the time with the Farrell's Extreme Body Shaping 10-Week Challenge. Our program combines kickboxing, strength training, and nutrition coaching to help you achieve your fitness goals. And ticket listeners, you can get $150 off the enrollment fee. The next challenge begins on March 23rd. You can get all the info at fxblincoln.com. Don't wait any longer. Farrell's Extreme Body Shaping at 40th and Yankee Hill and 70th and Vine.
In every office, there's two types of people. There are those who bring in bagels and those who eat the bagels that someone else brought in. Everybody likes the first person. Be that first person. Weekday mornings at 7:30, you have a chance to win a business box of bagels from Bagels & Joe. All you have to do is shut up, Sipple. 2 questions for you, 2 for Sip. Win and the bagels are yours. Lose, well, you don't want to lose.
You lost Monday, you lost Wednesday, you're a loser.
Shut up, Sipple. Weekday mornings at 7:30, brought to you by Bagels & Joe.
Spring is a time of new beginnings and trying new things. If you haven't tried Furious Cheese Spread yet, the time is now. For parties for St. Patrick's Day and Easter, or celebrating the NCAA tournament with friends, there's no better dip to bring everyone together and celebrate something from Nebraska. Get to your local grocery store today and load up on Furious Cheese Spread. No event or party is complete without it on your table.
If you're looking for a pre-owned tractor to upgrade your operation this year, you'll find a wide selection at your local Landmark Implement. We'll work with you to find the right equipment for your needs at a price that's right for you, all backed by Landmark's extensive parts and service network. During the month of March, choose from a 6-month interest waiver or 4.5% fixed rate for up to 60 months on used 6M and R, 7R, 8R, or 9R tractors with approved credit. Visit landmarkimp.com to see our complete inventory or stop by your local Landmark location today and experience the Landmark difference.
Acres is bringing you the nation's largest indoor display of John Deere equipment and technology. Acres 2024 Ag and Turf Expo showcases everything from tillage and planting to application and harvest. We'll also offer the latest industry insights from ag professionals across the state. Join us in Grand Island at Fauner Park March 21st and 22nd. Go to acres.com/expo24 for a complete schedule of speakers and activities.
Tanner's Bar and Grill is the perfect place to watch the NCAA tournament from the round of 64 all the way to the championship. Bring your friends and family in to enjoy Tanner's delicious hamburgers, chicken lips, and daily specials, and wash it down with one of their tons of options of beers. You'll never have an issue finding the game, as there are TVs everywhere throughout the space. So get in early, grab your spot, and settle in for a day of NCAA tournament basketball at Tanner's Bar and Grill, 30th and Yankee Hill.
Welcome to The Drive with AD Raff and Ahman Green. Former Husker football national champion, speaker, and author, Aaron Davis.
Nebraska will win the national championship. The Cornhuskers beat Miami. It is history, 13-0, and bring that trophy back to Lincoln.
Former Arena Football League quarterback, former head coach of the Capital City Crush, and guru of Husker football history, Chris Raff.
25 straight wins for the Cornhuskers. One of the most dominating stretches in college football history.
We may have seen one of the best teams in the history of college football tonight.
12-year NFL veteran.
He's got some speed to go with strength.
Huskers and Green Bay Packers Hall of Famer.
Shovel pass to Green into Vikings territory. Finally brought down.
And University of Nebraska eSports coach, Ahman Green.
Look at Green, all by himself. 20, 10, touchdown.
Sponsored by Doors Plus on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody, we're back again. This is The Drive on 93.7 The Ticket. The second hour here is sponsored by Doors Plus. If your garage door needs maintenance or you need an entirely new garage door, give Cameron Hall and his team a call today at 402-590-5800. Doors Plus is locally owned and handles everything from residential or commercial garage doors, garage door openers, safety tune-ups, or custom design. Visit doorsplusllc.com to learn more. Doors Plus, garage doors, and more. And AD, we
got a
AG, we have a guest in studio. We got Mr. Best from Florio's in the house.
He's simply the best. Boom, 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 better than all the rest. Best. Good morning.
Thanks for the introduction.
Oh, you gotta say that for the NCAA. Let the NCAA people handle that.
AG said, let them handle that.
One shining moment.
Let it go. No.
Best, tell us about yourself, man.
Yeah, man. Well, as you guys said, my name is Bess, and I'm the owner of Florio's Italian restaurant and grill here in south side of Lincoln. For you guys that haven't heard about Florio's, we're located on 13th and Pine Lake. And I come from Albania. I was born and spent the first 15 years of my life in Albania. And I moved here in 2005. And it was, not probably, but it was the best thing that happened to me. It's just been so amazing being here in the United States.
To let you guys know, Bess is one of our proud sponsors of The Drive here at 93.7 The Ticket. And we appreciate Bess so much. You know, where there's a lot of breaking news and things like that. But when you bring someone who helps you put the show together, you give them time to discuss it. Raff, go ahead, my man.
So, Bess, you're a big football fan.
Sure.
But just
I
not,
do love the Huskers.
but the other football, or the number one football.
Yes.
So
the original football.
The
right? I don't
original.
want to offend anybody.
Yeah, football.
Football.
Yeah.
Saka. Yes, indeed.
So what's your experience with that? Play, coach, fan?
I have played, and it has been probably one of the best things that I have done. And I would encourage all parents to get their kids involved with any kind of sport, whether it's football, basketball. I started playing as a kid, and throughout that sport, I have created a lot of friends. Like I moved to Greece when I was 14, and playing soccer was probably one of the best things I did, because I just got to learn about the Greek culture, got to learn about, the language, and I made friends. I made local friends. And it was the same thing when I moved here in 2005. There is this amazing group of friends. We have a soccer team called Lenoma, and I would just want to do a shout out to Lenoma and Frank Dunham, the guy that has kept the soccer team together for the past 4 years. So I've been playing with them for like 18 years now. And those group of people just helped me learn English, just helped me be part of the American culture. I've gone through a lot of tournaments, and it has just been an amazing group of people.
Bess, you are someone, you know Constantine as well.
Yes.
Constantine has been on the show. He's done some sponsorships with us as well, partner with us like yourself. I get so inspired by individuals like yourself who came to stateside and just said, I'm going to make this work.
Yeah.
You know, you have an amazing restaurant. Okay.
Thanks.
An amazing restaurant. You know, and Sip and those guys were talking earlier about, you know, Coach Bush said he hates when people say that's not my job. Best, I've seen you leave Capital
Yes.
Cigar when something wasn't going right, and you own the joint.
Yeah.
And says, I will take. There's been times I've been to your restaurant, you were back in the kitchen.
Oh yeah. I'll step in wherever is needed.
So you look at Nebraska, where we're at right now. Now you reached outside with Bob and a family of waffles, and we made the announcement of a new athletic director. How important is it for you to find good people to work for you? Because when they're working not just for you, but they're working with you. How is it important for you to find the right people to be in your restaurant, from a manager, from the chefs? But you know, if the food's bad, it's a wrap. You can have all the good managers you want, but if the food's bad, you'll have a great manager and empty seats.
Yes, that's true.
How important? What qualities do you look for when you're bringing someone to work at your team at Florio's?
Well, to be honest with you, I have jokingly tell my wife that dart throwing chimp would probably have the same chance at finding good people as I do. It's just so tough. You know, when you're doing an interview, it's kind of tough to judge the people, because every person that I looked at, I'm like, man, I want to have you. I want to have you in our team. You know, you showed up here, you want to work, and that's what I'm usually looking for, just for good humanity, just somebody that cares about what they do, that they care, that they want to work. And sometimes not everybody works, not everybody works out, but usually the group of people that I have, which, you know, the employees, they have been the biggest part of Florio's success. I have had the servers, most of the servers that helped me in the front, they have been there for, you know, one of them has been there for 8 years. So they have been like 4 years, 3 years. And when we get new people, I kind of leave it up to them to just kind of see how the new employees work. And we have gotten pretty lucky. We have gotten a lot of good people, and some people that are great people. Is just, you know, not the right environment. Yeah. So when I hear about people complaining about employees or other people, I'm like, listen, man, we all are in this together. You know, everything we do, we just want to have a good experience. So we show up to do a good job, and sometimes it's just not the right fit. So, and I always wish them luck. I'm like, hey, man, I really hope that you find what fits you and something that makes you happy.
Awesome. So I got to ask before you get out of here, what is your favorite dish at Florio's?
That was my question.
Yeah. AG, what'd you have, man?
No, I'm just saying that was my question. Oh, it was going to basically be the same question. What would be your favorite dish to order off the menu when you walk in?
To be honest, it changes every few months, because once, you know, for a while I was into steaks, and then now the chicken cacciatore or shrimp cacciatore. This has red sauce, and it has peppers, onions, and with angel hair pasta. It's just amazing. Actually, it's not angel hair; it's spaghetti. I don't want people to be like, "Best."
So best man, I gotta ask, like, how did you get started in this? Like, when did you start cooking? When did you start making dishes, and then realize, you know what, this is kind of something I'm pretty passionate about, and I want to make a business out of it?
Yeah, it was not what I first wanted to do.
Yeah.
Well, I was not thinking about going into the restaurant business.
Yeah.
So the restaurant was started by somebody else.
Okay.
And as I got done, because I went to college in Omaha, and as I got done with it, I did a little bit of work for a nonprofit and did a little bit of research, just kind of a student help at the university. And Florio, the guy that started the restaurant, kind of approached me. He was like, hey, man, he had a partner that moved on to other stuff. He said that he needed some help. Like, do you want to come and just check it out, see what you think about it? So I started as a hostess. And I just saw that it was very fulfilling, just seeing, you know, being able to help employees do their job, just seeing customers leave happy. So I'm like, well, I think I can make this a thing, and just stuck with it.
That's kind of interesting, because you mentioned start as a hostess, right? Or, you know, a host. You started at the bottom, right? Not that there's something bad or disrespectful about being a host, but from where you are now to where you started, you've worked it up, right? And I feel like that might give people listening or something just kind of this guy gets it, right? Because sometimes we get to always think about, or we always realize, okay, the guy that owns it, the gal that owns it, they're on the backside. We don't see them. We don't get to talk to them. We don't get to meet them. They don't care about specific customers. It's not the case.
No. I mean, I was more involved than I am right now, but it is. I don't walk at the place and think of myself. I'm like, hey, I'm the owner of the place. Like I walk in there just like any other employee. I'm just looking what I need to work on. I'm looking like what I need to make better and how I can help the rest of the team to just do a good job and just walk out of the day feel fulfilled.
Folks,
awesome.
We have,
I love it.
absolutely. We have best owner, operator of Florio's right here in town.
Hey.
Amazing menu. Raff, what hours for you guys right now?
So Monday through Thursday, we open from 4 to 9. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, we open at 11.
Okay.
11 to 9.
14th
Hey,
and
if
Pine
you-
Lake, just off the corner there.
You need a bus boy? You got me. So
All
just
right,
let me
sounds
know.
good. I'll get your number, keep you on speed dial.
There you go.
Gotcha, best. Hey, I got some restaurant experience in my past. I worked at Subway when I was in high school. So there you go.
Experience does help.
Yes, indeed.
Do you have the right attitude, though? That's what we're looking for.
I definitely do.
Dishes?
Yeah.
100%. I could serve sandwiches. The linguine that you're talking about, serve them up. Memorize the menu is the key, because then you can let the customer know what's the best items, what their favorite dish is, and then always make sure that glass of water is filled.
Hey, how about AG?
Yeah, there you go.
Wow.
You're hired.
AG? How about
You are
this?
hired.
He's hired.
Bam.
Press release. Hall of Fame Green Bay Packers now at Florio's.
Best is out here questioning the AG's commitment. Are you sure you're committed? Guy played a long time in the NFL. Are you sure you're willing to handle these waters? Are you sure?
Yeah.
AG adds his fifth job.
So
That's
much
what
for
I said.
retirement, AG.
Yeah.
Hey, servant worker. That's what we do. Coaching,
right.
ownership, leadership. It's just another facet, another area, but it's all the same to us, basically.
It is, man. It is. Look, folks, we appreciate Best being here from Florio's. Definitely,
Best, nice meeting you, man.
Go to
Nice
his
to meet you as
restaurant. We'll be right back to discuss a lot more sports. I'm chewing at the same time. A lot more sports. These heavenly waffles are definitely heavenly.
They're here till 11.
Till 11 o'clock. Here at the Ticket 93.7. Up at the know.
Go Hog Wild Pit Barbecue.
Pre-order your Hog Wild slow smoked Easter ham today. Hog Wild selects the highest quality whole ham and slow smokes them until they're tender and delicious. Our 100% boneless ham is approximately 4 pounds and $50. Pre-order online at GoHogWild.com. Quantities are limited. Hog Wild Pit Barbecue, 3210 Cornhusker Highway in Lincoln.
But don't be late, we close at 8.
Sandhills Global is hiring. With their fast-paced, growing culture, they have hundreds of new openings in sales, marketing, traveling support, software development, web design, and more. Full-time roles offer a 4.5-day work week, along with flexible internships in most areas. Career and internship opportunities are available at our global headquarters in Lincoln, Nebraska. Find your fit today at www.sandhills.jobs.
A team succeeds when they work together. Banking's no different. At UBT, we're in your corner for every financial move you want to make. Your money's backed by a roster of experts who put in the work to know you and your community. So whether you're opening a savings account, buying a home, or planning your future, you always know who to turn to. Working together toward your financial goals. That's a win in our playbook. Union Bank and Trust. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
93.7 The Ticket. Fox KFXL weather. Brought to you by Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing.
Your Lincoln forecast for today, we'll see mainly sunny skies. It will be breezy and a little cooler. We'll see an afternoon high around 49. Tonight, probably cloudy, low around 29. And tomorrow, we'll see partly sunny skies, a little breezy, but a little warmer, a high around 58. I'm meteorologist Kyle Klecker from 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Step into healing at Prairie Orthopedic and Plastic Surgery. Our team of top-notch medical professionals turns pain into progress with state-of-the-art treatments and compassionate care. Visit prairieortho.com and discover the difference in quality orthopedic and plastic surgery services tailored to your unique needs. Your health matters, and Prairie Orthopedic and Plastic Surgery is dedicated to helping you thrive. Reach your full potential. Embrace a better tomorrow with Prairie Orthopedic and Plastic Surgery.
Electrical Enterprises in Roca reminds you,
The men and women of our military dedicate themselves to serving our country. Their commitment and courage keep our country safe and strong. Let us honor those who've lost their lives in the line of duty and salute those serving today. This from Electrical Enterprises in Roca. For all your residential and commercial electrical construction needs, call 402-438-5822. We live in the land of the free thanks to the brave.
Rico here with HIS Auto Care at 70th and Van Dorn, letting you know HIS is a great place to bring your vehicle for service. With superior service bumper to bumper, we'll treat your vehicle like it's your mother's. Doesn't get any better than that. So call 402-488-8934 and HIS Auto will make you glad you did. 5% off, mention this ad, and for sure your mother will be proud you called. 402-488-8934, HIS Auto Care, 70th and Van Dorn. God bless you.
At Allo, we believe in the exceptional. From extraordinary whole home coverage to super fast speeds, our local teams are always on hand to make sure your service is running at top performance. Let go of lag, banish buffering, and enjoy outstanding service throughout your entire home. We believe in delivering nothing less than exceptional service, so that's exactly what we do. Visit us at allofiber.com to experience the exceptional.
At Fairway Meat Market, you're family, and as part of the family, they want to save you money on your meat and groceries. Now, through March 24th, enjoy Lincoln's favorite 8-ounce bacon-wrapped sirloin or 4-ounce fresh salmon portions for $3.99 each. Get ahead for your Easter dinner with Fairway Pit hams, fresh lamb roast, or ribeye roast. That's all at Fairway Meat Market in the Rockledge Square Shopping Center, just south of 84th and Van Dorn.
Acres is bringing you the nation's largest indoor display of John Deere equipment and technology. Acres 2024 Ag and Turf Expo showcases everything from tillage and planting to application and harvest. We'll also offer the latest industry insights from ag professionals across the state. Join us in Grand Island at Fauner Park March 21st and 22nd. Go to acres.com/expo24 for a complete schedule of speakers and activities.
Problem gambling can destroy an individual's finances, relationships, physical, and mental health. If you or a loved one are struggling with addiction, contact Choices Treatment Center's 24-hour helpline at 402-476-2300. That's 402-476-2300.
For over 15 years, Integrated Life Choices has empowered individuals with disabilities in Lincoln and throughout Nebraska. They provide comprehensive services from group homes and independent living services to job training, ensuring fulfilling lives for those that they serve. Now, they're inviting you to join their mission. If you're passionate about making a difference in the lives of people with developmental disabilities, explore rewarding career opportunities with them. Learn more about their services and apply today at www.ilc.net. Be a part of Integrated Life Choices, where your work truly changes lives.
In every office, there's two types of people. There are those who bring in bagels and those who eat the bagels that someone else brought in. Everybody likes the first person. Be that first person. Weekday mornings at 7:30, you have a chance to win a business box of bagels from Bagels & Joe. All you have to do is shut up, Sipple. 2 questions for you, 2 for Sip. Win, and the bagels are yours. Lose, well, you don't want to lose.
You lost Monday, you lost Wednesday, you're a loser.
Shut up, Sipple. Weekday mornings at 7:30, brought to you by Bagels & Joe. Now back to The Drive with AD, Raff, and Ahman Green on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody, we are back again. This is The Drive on 93.7 The Ticket.
Just can't let go, Raff.
It is Wednesday. We got a new athletic director. Trev Alberts approves. We're good.
That is right. Trev Alberts does tweet out, "Congratulations, Troy."
Oh,
there it is.
There you go.
He's got to move on, Trev. You got to move on. At least for a little
He's
while.
being professional. He's being professional.
Yeah, I don't know.
He's being CC. So there you go.
You didn't have Scott Frost tweet out congratulations, Matt. When
that's a whole different situation. That's a whole different situation. 100%.
You know when I'm not at a place anymore, I'm out.
Yeah,
I'm out.
Hey, I talked to my boy that coined that phrase, AD Kareem. I said that to him yesterday. I said, hey, I've been preaching your saying to a lot of my friends. Like, when you done with something, you're like, I'm out. I'm out. I'm out.
Mine has got to go.
Got to go.
And AG, how you demonstrated? He just got up. I'm out.
I'm out. Get out.
Doing the Irish goodbye. In fact, that's even more. That's more than the Irish goodbye. The Irish goodbye, you just dip. You don't even say I'm out. You just gone.
I've done that plenty of times where I just walk out.
Believe that.
You don't even know I'm gone. They're like, wait, where am I go?
Saves all the pleasantries. You just dip. It's like, I'll holler at you tomorrow. You save all that for the next day.
100%.
You know, a few things from the text line. People were mentioning about Bess on here. I want to get right there to it. Matt, appreciate you, Matt, the official chef. He goes, I've been out to Florio's a couple of times, and it's a good stuff. Love hearing the story and journey in food. We need to collaborate sometime. Yeah. Definitely appreciate you, Matt. Ron says, AG played burger time. He's ready. He's ready.
Get it. Let's win. Let's win, baby, win.
You know, unknown texter 6540. Yes, the website shows a lot of good food on there, so it's definitely a good place. I highly encourage you to check it out during those hours. I've never been disappointed eating at Florio's. Speaking of disappointment, you guys, what do you think the Washington fan base even know the guy long enough to be disappointed?
Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think the time.
Yeah, 6 months. Well, no, I say the diehards. Yes, the diehard. There's diehard fans in every, college to pro scene, and so the diehards, yes, they're gonna have their opinionators just like we had last week going down. So yeah, it'll be a little bit of rift there. Like I said, you might need to tread softly when you're there. AD, to the hardcore Husky fans that are around there.
And then you're going to have that I told you so people.
Yeah.
I told you he wasn't going to stay that long.
How excited are you to let the people know that you played football in Nebraska in your speech, in your talk, in your conversation?
You never bring it up.
Washington?
In Washington, do you never bring it up?
No, I do, but you know what?
Are you gonna say, because I can see you playing with it now. It's just, hey, I appreciate the AD. I appreciate it, guys. Thanks.
Might be too soon. They still owe me 50% of the check. I'm not gonna do anything to mess that up. Go Huskies.
Oh man.
They still owe me some money, so I'm just going. Sometimes, you know what?
Jed Fish is in the crowd. How does he feel about this?
You know, when it comes to it, I don't, because in the audience, not everyone's a football fan.
Yeah.
Or even a sports fan. So I'm careful on bringing that up. But I think if you're Washington right now, and I'm flipping it this way, how many of them feel the same way we felt? Different situation other than the time amount. Do you think Nebraska fans, Master, you guys, let me ask you on the text line too. Is there reservations from you trying to gravitate towards him and that he just left the previous place after 5.5 months, after what we've experienced here?
Great
no,
question.
I think there has to be, just for the 100%. Fact that he's from Iowa. It scares me a little bit.
Hey, didn't we have Eichhorst? Eichhorst, that was from Wisconsin.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, he scared me a lot.
But I say for people listening in, just take it one day at a time. Yeah. Because what I've learned in my life, if you live on that roller coaster, eventually you're going to want to jump off. So get off. Yeah. Don't jump on the roller coaster. Just take it one day at a time with the new AD and all the things that are changing. Because there's going to be still a lot of change coming now. Once he gets done doing his world tour, right? You say he's going around to all the colleges and everybody, and then he meets with the Board of Regents. Once he's done with that, then he's going to get down to business. Then we're going to start really to see his true colors, who he is and who he is as a person and then as a businessman, because that's what ADs are. They're businessmen and women that understand MBA, Masters of Business Administration. They got a degree in that, and that's why they're at that job. So they will know promotions. They're going to know how to talk, how to say professionalism, conversation, but then also how to run a business, because that's what they're doing. They're running the athletic department, which is the business of all universities around the scene here in America. And so that's what we're going to, like I said, take it one day at a time so you can see everything unfold, within 3 to 4 months from now.
And you know what? I'm going to say this. I know it's not a popular opinion by any stretch of the imagination. Like I said, Trev was my teammate. I'm not going to beat the man up, tar for him. He's got his own reasons. That's on him. Although there are consequences to certain decisions, and I think he's seeing some of those right now. He did what he felt was best. whether we agree or not. It's none of our business when it really comes down to it.
Yeah.
You know, after why he decided, and there's some things we're never going to know. There's some things we're just not going to know. To me, it's over. It happened. Okay, it's on next. And Ahman, think about this. In particular, in your career, there are guys on the left of your locker, the right of your locker that that weren't there the next day.
Correct.
100%.
And you really had to grow callous. And not saying you didn't have to feel, because we wouldn't be human if we didn't. But you can't get too attached to anybody in this business, man. Now, and you think about even from the player's perspective, AG, Raff, and Nick, we don't know what player's going to be on the roster come 6 months from now.
Yeah, you can say it at college level now, right? That's a statement that holds weight now.
Absolutely.
Transfer portal and NIL. But,
absolutely. So, like I said, I guess I'm going to ask you guys this, man. Before we go, we got one last segment.
Yeah,
That's all we got.
ask the question. Let's answer it on the other side at the end of the show.
We'll just make the break and then we'll do that.
Perfect.
All right.
Oh, what's up? The break, the drive, 93.7. Then take it.
Bagels & Joe is the perfect place for breakfast or lunch in March. Try their pesto cream cheese on any breakfast sandwich. For lunch, try the salmon panini with provolone, sesame oil, and tomatoes on a ciabatta roll with bagel chips. Perfect for Lent. 4 locations in Lincoln and 1 in Seward. Bagels & Joe.
Tanner's Bar and Grill is the perfect place to watch the NCAA tournament from the round of 64 all the way to the championship. Bring your friends and family in to enjoy Tanner's delicious hamburgers, chicken lips, and daily specials, and wash it down with one of their tons of options of beers. You'll never have an issue finding the game, as there are TVs everywhere throughout the space. So get in early, grab your spot, and settle in for a day of NCAA tournament basketball at Tanner's Bar and Grill, 30th and Yankee Hill.
Problem gambling can destroy an individual's finances, relationships, physical, and mental health. If you are a loved one or struggling with addiction, contact Choices Treatment Center's 24-hour helpline at 402-476-2300. That's 402-476-2300.
At Allo, we believe in the exceptional. From extraordinary whole home coverage to super fast speeds, our local teams are always on hand to make sure your service is running at top performance. Let go of lag, banish buffering, and enjoy outstanding service throughout your entire home. We believe in delivering nothing less than exceptional service, so that's exactly what we do. Visit us at allofiber.com to experience the exceptional.
Rosie Sports Bar and Grill, open for lunch and dinner at 1501 Center Park Road.
Hi, it's Charlie Stone back with the latest update from Andy Goodyear of Honda of Lincoln. Andy, your new car selection keeps getting better and better every month. Can you tell our listeners all about it?
You know, it sure is, Charlie. It's great that our customers can come in, pick out a new Honda, and drive away with it that day.
How many new Hondas do you have in stock?
Well, right now we have just about 100 in stock.
Hey, I hear you've won some very important awards in your service department. Tell us about them.
Well, the first one is we won the award for the first fixed award. So the cars are actually fixed on the very first time they're brought in. Second award is our Customer Service Experience Award. And then our third award is our Honda Express Service Elite. And we rank the best in quality and customer satisfaction.
Maybe it's time you come experience the Honda of Lincoln way of doing business. 27th and Yankee Hill Road, or online at hondaoflincoln.com.
Ever wish you had another light switch on the other side of the room on a dark night? How much better would you sleep at night if you had a ceiling fan in your room? The High Electric Service Department is here to make your electrical what-ifs a reality. Whether you're looking to replace some outdated light fixtures or brighten up your counters with under-cabinet lighting, High Electric can handle all types of residential electrical installations and services. Give Erica a call at 402-466-6606 or visit high-electric.com to get started.
Not many businesses can say they've made it 60 years, but Madsen's Bowling and Billiards can. With 12 bowling lanes and the biggest pool room in Nebraska, where else would you go to enjoy an afternoon or evening? There's a great daily specials like $2 Tuesdays, games of bowling, shoe rentals, draft beers, and tacos, all just $2 each. Have a delicious burger at EJ's Lounge before or after your bowling or pool session, and you'll leave satisfied. Madsen's Bowling and Billiards at 47th and Dudley.
Hey guys, it's Bill Bush. Next Ag Appraisal and Realty has opened a new location in Pender, Nebraska, in addition to their office in Lincoln. The real estate world can be confusing, so why wouldn't you want an expert helping you every step of the way? If you're looking to buy or sell farmland in Nebraska, Kansas, or Iowa, give Ethan Sorensen a call today at 402-380-0432 or visit them online at nextagrealestate.com. Next Ag Appraisal and Realty with locations in Lincoln and now Pender, Nebraska.
Nebco is hiring CDL drivers for ready mixed concrete, Husker concrete, and Beatrice concrete. Nebco offers great pay, medical and retirement benefits, paid time off, and we pay for CDL training. Apply today to earn an average total compensation of $50,000 to $60,000 your first year driving. From Nebco's beginning in 1908, it's the employees that have formed the company's solid foundation. Start your career today. Visit nebcoinc.com. That's NEBCOINC.com.
This is Brad with Midwest Bank, proudly serving our Nebraska communities for over 70 years. We're a community bank, making local decisions, supporting local organizations, and helping local businesses and farms succeed. We are dedicated to serving our clients and helping them meet their financial needs with sound, innovative banking solutions. From an array of checking and deposit accounts, cash management services, to small business, real estate, and ag lending. We're here for you. Your community, your bank, Midwest Bank. Find out more at midwestbank.com. Member FDIC.
Spring is a time of new beginnings and trying new things. If you haven't tried Furious cheese spread yet, the time is now. For parties for St. Patrick's Day and Easter, or celebrating the NCAA tournament with friends, there's no better dip to bring everyone together and celebrate something from Nebraska. Get to your local grocery store today and load up on Furious cheese spread. No event or party is complete without it on your table.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com. On the internet. KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket.
Now back to The Drive with AD, Raff, and Ahman Green on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody, we are back again. This is The Drive on 93.7 The Ticket. It is Wednesday. Nebraska's got a new athletic director, Troy Dannon from Washington. Big day in Nebraska land. Basketball coming up here on Friday.
Sure is.
Movement.
Which, we gotta move at a RGT.
I don't know if you're going to ask your question. We're just going
A
to
brisk
RGT.
pace, yeah.
Yep, RGT. We're going RGT.
Perfect.
RGT. All right, everybody, today's RGT. Well, actually, before I get to the RGT, I just want to throw a big thank you out to the listeners that went out to the Eagles Club on Sunday for my mom's friend, Kim Donlinger. She said there was a lot of listeners that came up and said she heard it. They had heard it on the ticket. So thank you so much for everyone that did that. Meant a ton to my mom, meant a ton to Kim. So thank you. And thank you from me because that's awesome. All right. Today's RGT goes out to Amber Bogle. So Amber is the very first PGA Reach Nebraska Foundation Works Fellowship winner. So she started golfing. Actually, she went out, PJ Hope, Sean Donald, to the thing back in 2023, fell in love with the game of golf. And now with this PGA Works Fellowship, she's going to go for I believe it's a year, and basically immerse herself in learning everything about the game of golf and all the different things that they do on the courses and all that stuff like that. So congratulations, Amber. You are Raff's good take, and you love golf.
Big congrats on that. The AD Attitude Adjustment is sponsored by Integrated Life Choices. ILC is hiring for direct support professionals all over the state of Nebraska, full-time, part-time, days, evenings, and weekends. Help ensure meaningful life for the people you support and help them to achieve their hopes and dreams. Apply at ilc.net/careers. This is a quote that I love right here. It says, "Stay in the moment. The practice of staying present will heal you. Obsessing about how the future will turn out creates anxiety. Replaying broken scenarios from the past causes anger or sadness. Stay here, folks, in this moment." And I know it's tough for me to do that at times, but think about this. Nothing you can do about the last moment. You're not promised the next one. Relish and stay in this one. Dang.
What a day. What a day. The AD is the spot is filled. We know the Board of Regents, are speaking right now. They're in a closed session to talk about presidential candidates. So there's a lot going on right now at the University of Nebraska. Here we go.
There's a lot.
Raff,
AG, take us
you're
home,
out.
man. Or whoever.
Oh, AG, everything left to say, big AG?
Yeah, I was gonna say, hey, at this rate, we'll have a president by the end of the month.
There you
so
go.
good work by the leadership for the university, and let's keep the good times rolling with that. We got to get on the roll. Let's take that first step going there.
Just like that. All right, Raffy, send us away.
All right, everyone. Have a great rest of your day and be nice to each other. And we will talk to you tomorrow.
Your business runs like a well-oiled machine. It's important that your actual machines do too. Stern is here to make sure you don't have to worry about that. They provide solutions for heavy equipment and automotive fuels, lubricants, and equipment guard options. And with Stern's commitment to customer service for the past 40 years, you know you have a partner to help support your operations for years to come. Contact Roger at Stern Company by calling 1-800-477-2744 or visit them online at stern.co. Stern Company, where problems meet solvers.
Sandhills Global is hiring. With their fast-paced, growing culture, they have hundreds of new openings in sales, marketing, traveling support, software development, web design, and more. Full-time roles offer a 4.5-day work week, along with flexible internships in most